All right, so
All right.
I'm here with Billy Whitley from S.E.G,
Southeast Mortgage.
Southeast Mortgage.
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been with them?
14 years. This makes 14 years this year.
Outstanding. So some of the home buyers that I've been kind of asking questions to, they've had some feedback, some questions, and I wanted to present them to you and see what was your take on it.
Let's do it.
So the first one comes up with, what is the biggest mistake first-time home buyers make before they start shopping for a home?
I think the biggest mistake that they make is wait too long to get started. You know, sometimes people think they get familiar with the process. There's a lot of information out here. There's a lot of people have relatives that have bought a home before, but what they don't realize is things are changing. Things are changing every day, every week, every year.
Absolutely.
So the very best thing they can do is to get started before they think they're ready.
All right, that is an absolutely great question, great answer, and great question, actually. I'm often encouraging my clients to think ahead, to get the things done before they think they are ready to pull the trigger. You have to aim before you fire, so you have to know what you're looking at. So the second one on here is that a lot of people think that they need 20% down to buy a home. Is that true? Do they need 20%?
No, that's not true. There are certainly several different ways to buy a home with very little or even no down payment. The VA has one of the best loans going today. If you are a veteran and you were honorably discharged, or even in the military right now, you can qualify for VA financing, and that requires zero down payment. Zero down payment. There are other loans out there that require as little as 3% down. But the very best part is that, see, the lack of funds for down payment has historically been an issue.
Yes.
So there are all kinds of programs out there that will people qualify for to even borrow or even have a grant for their down payment. So it's out there.
Interesting. So what I'm hearing is some people may be closer to their first home purchase than they think they are.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fascinating. All right, and the last one here. If someone is thinking about buying a home in the next 6 to 12 months, what is the very first step that they should take?
Talk to a professional. If you don't get help somewhere with me, get help somewhere.
Right.
Is what I like to say. Because it's just a conversation. Find out where you are.
Find out where you are.
You know, sometimes, they used to have know your status is the way I like to talk about it. Let's just see where you are. It's not saying that there's no commitment, there's no fee to talk to someone. Let's go ahead and map this out. So the best thing you can do is to get started.
Get started.
With a conversation.
Excellent.
Yep.
Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.